It's time for another episode of Rotten Mournings.
The best way to start your mornings off rotten.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Rotten Mournings. We're we're here this morning.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
We're here.
Here we are.
Yep.
Where's
I'm
Brandy
dead.
at? Brandy was in here a second ago.
I think she had to go to the bathroom.
And then you started the podcast when she left the room.
She said, "Hey, start the podcast. I'm uninterested."
I don't think that happened.
Can somebody hand me my lemonade?
Okay. Joining us here today, we got a few people. We got a few people here with us today. As always, I'm Scott.
That was Scott.
I'm Carrie.
Bye, Scott.
I'm Matt.
I'm Graham.
And Brandy's not here, like I said earlier.
Bye, Scott.
Yep. Scott walked away.
But Brandy is here and will be joining us here shortly. Oh my gosh, man, what a night. What a night. What a night.
What a light.
Yeah, you found a lighter.
I found a lighter. What a lighter. We had some fun stuff last night, but we had a whole day of rotten entertainments.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I'm so entertained.
I lost
guys-
my voice.
I'm
Was it? You must have had a crazy night at the haunt Saturday night, huh?
It was Friday. Today's Saturday.
No, today's Sunday.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Oh, it's okay. We're probably all exhausted as we get this deep into the season, man. We start, our days blend into each other. So, yeah, you guys probably had a crazy night last night at the haunt.
Yeah, happy Sunday morning. Everybody go to church.
I got in trouble because apparently I spit in somebody's mouth. I did not.
I thought
I
that
don't
happened
remember.
to you the night before, too.
think
I got
that-
called a little cop bitch.
So you're just going to keep...
Cop,
I'm pretty sure.
Cop, bitch.
I'm pretty sure that was 2 nights ago.
No, it happened last night, too.
I guess
Same
it
thing happened
did.
last night.
Yeah, she
Wow.
keeps getting in trouble for
Good
spitting
Lord,
in people's
you'd
mouth.
think you'd know about it from Friday and not do it on Saturday, but you know
You
what?
know, I don't learn my lessons very
Live
well,
your
I guess.
life.
Hey, you know what? Be your truth.
To live your... Yeah, do it.
Do it. Okay, so let's do the rundown of what we saw yesterday on Saturday.
All right, yesterday we started off with this here podcast.
This one?
This one here.
Not like another episode of this one, like this
Negative.
specific
This
one.
particular one before this.
Oh, wait, it was so... Oh, that was a really good podcast, man. If you guys haven't listened to that podcast, what are you doing listening to this one? Okay, we're having some...
Someone
Matt's
needs
got
to stab him.
Matt's got a little button he presses and it makes a sneeze sound effect. It's, and he has a Pikachu squeeze toy. Pika Pika.
Pikachu!
Okay, so let's just go to the rundown. We had the podcast yesterday, and then we had a season premiere yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Brandy's bookshelf.
Brandy's haunted bookshelf.
Haunted bookshelf.
And it was awesome.
It was so good. That was probably one of the series that I was most looking forward to. It may have been the only series that I was looking forward to. And I think that she just did a stellar job.
Yeah.
Agreed. It was
Agreed,
wonderful.
agreed.
Yeah, I think probably.
Wish she was here now to help us with this podcast. It'd be great.
Yeah, she's doing a swappy, and then she's coming right back here. What she said, fired up, and she's going to come join us.
Fire it up.
So yeah, we super love that episode, and honestly, after watching that episode,
I'm
here's-
traumatized.
here's what I'm thinking. We let Brandy take over creative control.
Yeah.
We kind of back out a little bit.
We're just going to be taking care of all the editing from now on.
Editing, all the filming, all the ideas, and because Brandy,
We're just
Careful what
taking
you
that.
say.
because she's so good at that stuff, I just think we should back off.
Hey
and just
everyone,
let her-
Brandy's here.
Oh God! Oh, hey there, hey,
Hey,
Brandy.
Brandy.
Hey Brandy.
We in no way were assigning you new. Okay, we'll see you later, Brandy.
Brandy, Scott was
Wait.
talking shit.
About you.
Beat him up.
Yeah, stab him.
Nah, it's okay.
Aww.
And
That's-
so Brandy's here.
Brandy's here on the podcast.
The elegant Brandy.
We were just talking. No, we were actually saying that we really enjoyed the episode that
And
we
that you were
watched
going
last
to take
night.
over creative control of the company.
And
Yay.
There's that.
so that's fun. Then we had another episode of the Rotten Strips.
Yep.
Which I still don't get why we call it strips when there's no stripping.
Don't you start. Do not start.
Matt
Let's-
already outlawed stripping on any future episodes after your last suggestion. So
Yeah.
Carrie,
let's just leave that
it
alone.
is your fault.
And if you watch strips, you'd know what that was
You
about.
did great, Scott.
I hate you. It's a lot of weird angles for that to happen.
I'm sorry, did you misspeak anals?
Oh my god. Scott's leaving.
Finally,
Bye, Scott.
we got Scott off the podcast. All right,
Hi,
guys.
listeners.
This has been our goal the whole time. Welcome to the new and improved podcast.
The
Yes.
Matt Grimm and Carey Show.
That's right. And
And
Brandy.
Brandy.
Brandy
Queen
left
Brandy.
herself out.
On purpose.
So after we saw strips, I noticed how that Darker Stories we were supposed to have up yesterday went up tonight. So episode 6 of Darker Stories. And that was fun.
Scott's pouting.
Oh no, he's coming back.
Hey, what are you doing coming back? Get out of here.
My name's Scott, and I really enjoyed the episode.
We,
Thanks, Scott.
We didn't. I don't remember us having a Darker Stories on. We usually don't do those on the weekend.
We don't.
Well, it was-
But apparently Facebook erased it on Friday night, so I uploaded it again on Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
We've been
I know.
having
I remember seeing it.
issues
I
with
just didn't know that it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people didn't get to see it yesterday because of Facebook.
because of Facebook,
Because of
obviously.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And now
Facebook
we've
hates
got
us.
it loaded up now, ready to go.
I get so mad, dude. I get so mad at Facebook when Facebook doesn't come over, record the episodes, upload them, and then post them to the site.
Same here. I thought it was supposed to be a little bit more interactive than that.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit more. You know, they
Here
won't.
we sit brokenhearted.
Come on, be user friendly already.
Yeah, come use our friendlies.
And don't make us be users.
Friendly our users.
We had did we have a lot? I'm trying to think. Did we
Yes.
do? We did. We
did
went
a lot
live from the
Haunted Chicken House.
from the haunted chicken house.
Yes.
That's new. We haven't done that before.
Yes, we
That's
have.
not true.
Yeah.
But, well, we've done lots of lives from there. One of
you.
our favorite haunts, and last night was just a blast from the past.
I like that
in
we
the-
were able to film so much stuff for the coming episodes.
Hey, you're probably gonna see some strips in there.
Probably
scared.
not.
Strips of flesh.
Yeah, that.
Brandy's face is a mood.
Yes. Yes.
That is always.
I wish you guys could see it too. You'd understand.
So, was that it? Is that what we saw on Saturday?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah. Did you guys see the serial killer show?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we got to watch Matt kill some cereal.
Oh, okay.
I haven't touched that cereal.
Somebody was saying that they didn't see it on Facebook, so if it got pulled down for whatever
it
reason,
may have got erased because Facebook didn't come here and literally animate a program for us and then upload it.
yeah, and that might have been why it was deleted. So we've got some stuff coming up today.
That's right, guys. Let's make you some more promises that we can fail on.
I don't know if you guys are a fan of the Korean pop band BTS.
Okay, guys. So starting off this morning, we have this podcast.
Rotten Mornings.
Hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
Hi. After that, we have the second episode of Behind the Scenes.
Woohoo.
That was the BTS.
got
That's
you.
why I was.
I didn't know what that meant.
It's okay.
I don't know what it means on either side. I don't know what a BTS is, anyways.
It's a
What is a BTS?
Bacon, tomato.
sandwich.
So it's like
I like a
tomato
BTS
sandwich.
sandwich. Bacon tomato sandwich.
That's my favorite kind.
I'd like a BTSM sandwich.
Where
The
does
lettuce
M?
go?
What?
Masochism.
Oh, I thought it was
I don't need
mayonnaise.
no stinking lettuce.
It's
I
a
like lettuce.
bacon tomato sandwich masochism, and that's
Masochist.
that's one of the things that we probably why that episode was taken down. So the beyond those two things, what else do we got coming up today?
After that, we have the next episode of Strips.
I like that there was no period after that sentence. There was a huge question mark. Hey, we got an episode of Strips.
That'll be Scott's next episode, episode
Yes.
10.
It's probably just going to be our episode. They're just gonna be our
So Scott, you got the
episodes.
episode ready?
Yeah. Oh, it's in the can. It's in the.
What can?
He
It's a,
flushed it down the toilet.
yeah. it was.
After
started
that,
from
we
scratch.
have Tutu live from Rotten Reviews.
Oh, that's right.
No, that's, we absolutely love Tutu and having him live and all that energy, especially after a big haunt weekend. I know he's just going to be jazzed for that live, and we're excited to see that. Hopefully, you guys are just as jazzed about it. If not, it's because you haven't watched it, and if you watch it, you'll know why we're so excited about it.
And after that, we were originally going to have edited reviews, but I've kind of decided to go in a different direction with the reviews this year. So
I'm
I
fired.
do not believe that we are going to be doing edited reviews. We're going to be doing live reviews, and if we do edit some, it'll be kind of closer to the end of the year as a sort of a wrap up for everybody.
You said that months ago. We're doing that? It's in effect now?
Yes, it's in effect now.
Guys, we just to kind of address that, we in the past have been like very strict and like, hey, here's the categories you've got to hit because of some weird criteria, and here's some numbers that you need to hit in order to compare
and then
you to the other
we
ones.
decided to be incredibly rotten and forget all the categories we thought were important.
Yeah.
There was a food one.
What's your code?
There, yeah, we spent a lot of time talking about food and bathrooms.
You know, and we just love all the haunts, and every haunt has something particular to it, and it's hard to say that this haunt is better than this haunt, and this
Right.
haunt's better than this haunt, because there's just so much subtle nuance in those statements that we'd like to kind of get away from that.
So we'd rather get you the information about each haunt that sets it apart from the others, so that
We
you
want
know
you
to check it out for this reason.
Yeah, we want you to know that this haunt here has this for you that this other haunt does not have, and that other haunt has something that they don't have, and vice versa, and so on.
Absolutely, and that's one of the hiccups that we ran into in previous seasons is we're like, okay, this is the first haunt that we are getting into, and this is going to be how do we rate the first haunt? We have nothing to compare it to, so like now this is an 8 out of compared to what?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's kind of hard to give ratings like that. But what we kind of decided to do is like, how do you compare a museum haunt to a DIY yard haunt?
DIY.
What did I say?
Do it yourself.
I think he said DIY.
I think he said
Do yourself
DIY. DIY.
Then what's
know-
Do
DIY?
yourself it.
Do yourself it.
Do yourself.
Do yourself in?
Do yourself it.
Yay!
Let's not DIY. Let's DIY.
Yeah. You know, how do you compare that to a DIE haunt? It's the... Well, I mean, we've got haunts that have no animatronics, that is everything is hand-built. We've got haunts
is
that
silly.
everything is animatronic, and it relies on these atmospheres. We have haunts that we visit that bring in new elements that no other haunt has. We were at a paintball thing
Yeah,
that we would have
exactly.
never gone to, but
Yep.
they put a haunt there, and we were like all about it. We're probably going to be visiting a car wash sometime this season,
Yep.
and we've been trying to do that for like 2 or 3 years now. Now that there's one right here, you know, local, we're going to probably be checking that out. How do you compare a haunted car wash to a chicken house of horrors?
Yeah.
You know, it's just, those aren't way, there's not a really tangible way to be fair
They're
in
all
judging
unique and enjoyable for a completely different experience.
Putting Haunt
Exactly.
against Haunt is apples to oranges. The only thing that they have in common is they bring the fear, they have a family, and they're, really putting themselves out there. It's their art. Like, you don't go to a Van Gogh and say, wow, Van Gogh is this, and then go into a Banksy thing and go, well, Banksy is not Van Gogh, but they're completely different categories, completely different classifications, and have their own merits within their system.
Absolutely.
So, and again, as we've always promised from Rotten, and us being Rotten and bringing you the substandard and everything, we don't know what the hell we're talking about anyways.
We literally have just made all of this up without any prior
So we
planning.
really just want to tell you, we like all of these, and this is why.
Yeah, we're not here to tell you what to do or where to go. We're here to tell you where we went and what we did and how we enjoyed it.
I
And
will
how
tell
much
you
fun
where
we
to go.
had.
Go right to hell.
Yes.
I'm already there.
If you're listening to this podcast, you
are
probably
too.
totally.
Welcome.
Welcome to Rotten Hell.
Yes. Perfect.
to Rotten. I love the
Snail.
Jurassic Park. What?
I think we just
Carrie,
wrote a new
what the hell?
skit.
Carrie, if you guys haven't heard her a lot on the podcast, we hope that you will hear her more on the podcast and she doesn't die today. But Carrie is our resident
Better not
Andre the
die.
Giant from Princess Bride. Anybody want a peanut?
That is you, Carrie.
I like the carnival peanuts.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, guys, that means we're off to our first sponsored break. We'll see you right after this ad.
Do you ladies like peanuts?
What?
Carnival peanuts. You've had them before, ain't you? I remember back in my day, I'd come on those peanuts all day.
Oh, just stop.
Carnival peanuts? What's everybody acting weird?
You like
Carnival
what?
peanuts.
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 Okay,
Peanuts.
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 Yeah.
No, carnival peanuts.
Why are you coming on penis?
Carnival peanuts are amazing.
Carnival
Explain what
peanuts.
a carnival peanuts
A
is.
carnival peanut is a circus peanut, but it's Mardi Gras colored, and it comes out of a skunk's butt.
Mardi Gras
Huh.
covered carnival peanuts. Try it today.
Okay, guys, I don't think we're gonna get paid for this ad.
Welcome
And,
back to Weenie Hut Juniors.
No.
Welcome back to Rotten Mournings podcast, which is what we're recording right now,
Recording.
little lady.
Oops, wrong lines. My bad.
What script are you reading from?
The one in my
The Carrie
brain.
script.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, guys, it is the 10th of October.
Wow.
We are 1/10 of the way through this
It's
season.
not how anything works.
I'm scared.
We are approximately a third of the way through this season.
Aww.
And we are straight up nailing it in its nail hole.
I'm scared again.
Whatever that means.
That's right. Hope you guys have been checking out the haunts that we've been talking about. Have you been chewing your wobblers? You guys
I hope you guys-
God's having a stroke.
I hope you guys have been checking out all the haunts you can and having a blast.
Yes. Because
Bye,
it's
Scott.
fun. It's good stuff. And Scott is dead now. Play us the dead song.
So, what
And
else
Scott.
do we have to talk about? Did we finish talking
Yes.
about everything coming up today?
I think it's paranormal time.
Paranormal time. What are we going to talk about today?
I see a Scott ghost.
Scotty goes.
Scott goes.
Scott died and he came back as a ghost. He's right there.
Scott, are you going to speak to us now from beyond the grave?
You are the ones who are the Okay,
Fail.
thanks, Judge of Nothing.
It's the
Uh,
Dutchman.
The Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman? You know, we've never covered ghost ships.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
I gotta fucking take a ghost shit.
Yeah.
shit.
But I've heard that spook lips sink ghost ships or something, something of that nature. All right, guys. That wraps up this section. We're going to go ahead and jump into our. I'm throwing air quotes up here. You can't see those, but I'm definitely putting air quotes.
No, he didn't. He's lying. He didn't do anything.
Liar.
You're
Your
such
pants
a
are on
liar.
fire. Hey, somebody give me a lighter.
This is going well.
You
I'm
can't
glad.
light a ghost on fire.
Sure you can.
Yeah, you just light the sheet up.
Like the sheet up out of him.
It's a flaming gun.
The sheet out of that ghost. Flaming ghost.
Scott.
Yeah.
Burnt the sheet out of him.
It's flaming hot ghost. That's the new flavor.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Bark, bark.
Chicken noise! I'm making chicken noises!
Chicken cluck cluck cluck.
Hey guys, have you heard about the haunted chicken house?
The haunted chicken house in Heflin, Alabama.
That's right, it's in Heflin, Alabama, and it is a top tier haunt.
Come get your chicken cluck cluck.
I heard they had some amazing chicken livers.
Yeah, I heard they had amazing fried Oreos.
Absolutely, they do. And they're open every weekend in October.
Every weekend in
Yes.
October. Now, what the haunted chicken house has that nobody else has is a little fun thing they call the Crazy Train.
The Crazy Train.
That's right. The Crazy Train is a short bus that you load onto, no seat belts, no safety, with a madman at the wheel, doing anywhere from 30 to 40 miles an hour through very tight twists and turns into the woods. You do have to sign a waiver to go on that.
That sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous.
I died there once.
I believe there are safety seat belts. You just choose not to wear it.
Safety is for losers.
It's better that way.
Guys, come out to the haunted chicken house in Heflin, Alabama. You'll be glad you did. You know, we mentioned it, but I don't think we talked enough about our experience last night at the haunted chicken house. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yes, I believe so. Last time I checked, yes.
Yeah, last time we checked. Guys, did y'all have fun?
Oh, definitely.
Man, I had so much fun. Sitting in the rooms, scaring in different rooms, videotaping their stuff. Man, everybody was just having a hell of a good time.
The hayride was awesome.
Great.
They were killing it.
I think, and I wish that Jess had joined us for this part because stepsister was out there with us. But this was probably one of the most fun. And I hate to keep saying that about every haunt that we go to. Like, it's the most fun you can have. But like for me tonight, I got to go with like just some random groups and like hyping them up. I had a blast with that. When we were all together, we all did the hayride and like had a blast with that. You guys were out in the, on the trail, the hayride trail, videoing and watching different people and how everything went with that, which was a really nice thing to be able to do. And you guys, when I saw your faces after that, you guys were jazzed.
Oh yeah, we were having so much fun. I climbed up in the rafters at one point, and when the actors came in, they were like, "I thought y'all said Matt was in here. Where is Matt?" And then I'm like, "Hey guys," and they're like, "Man, how'd you get in here and up there? Like nobody even knew you was in here." It was hilarious, dude. It was so much fun. And they killed it out there, dude. Like,
Yeah, we got to scare
Strips
some
and
of the
Screamsicle and Buzz and all those guys that were out there. They were killing it in there. You know, Grin, Smiley did a kick-ass job in the bus. Mad kudos to you because that bus right now is literally like it is a legacy. It's a legacy bus.
Man,
That's
like,
Jarrett's place, man.
That is such a shoes to step into for that. You know, and other people have done that room, but like that's a thing, you know. And everybody who went through that room got a good experience tonight.
Agreed.
And I'm so happy that was true.
And we got to scare people a significant amount of time without
We got to
any
scare some of the actors.
costume or makeup or anything. We were just
really
around.
ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually was standing in the midway, and someone looked at me and was like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Wait a minute, that's
That
not."
was me.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like somebody just like there's two men carrying a giant mirror.
Ah!
Ah! Oh yeah.
But
Oh.
they always show us such amazing hospitality out there. They always just give us the royal treatment, and we love going out there and just playing with them because we have such a hell of a time with the Haunted Chicken House. Like, we cannot talk enough volumes about how amazing they are. And last count on the numbers, they did 1,600 fucking people. God damn.
Wow.
We're looking for a gas station.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh. There's one.
On our way to Hardee's.
Yes, we are on our way to Hardee's.
Yeah, not a sponsor.
Yes, we are on our way
can
to
I
Hardee's.
just say this? Like, we've been to a couple of places that have amazing midways, and like Territorium's amazing midway has like carnival rides, carnival games, that sort of thing. The midway at City of Chaos, it had its own thing.
Yeah.
The midway at the Chicken House isn't exactly like that, but what they have is something that I love every time I go out there. They've got a Bobo.
Yep.
Yeah.
They've got a hobo.
And I'm going to tell you, dude, like, that sounds like I'm making a joke. That sounds like I'm just saying, like, oh, hey, they've got a Ferris wheel and all this stuff, and they've got a guy on the phone. No, Bobo works that crowd so hard
Yep.
and so well. Oh, my God, yes.
He never runs out of something to say to the next person in line. Like, he's... Yeah, I don't even know what else to say.
He is the Bobo.
He's the Bobo.
I don't know if you guys saw, like, I had gone out to my car for a minute. The line tonight, or at this point, to get tickets was all the way into
Out
the
into the
next,
parking lot.
like 2 rows in the
Yeah.
parking lot. And at the very back of the line, there's a guy wearing a hat. And Bobo calls the guy in that hat out, and it's like, hey, wave at me. And the guy won't wave at him because he's like, oh, man, I don't want to do that, you know. And so Bobo sings him a song with the, like, on the megaphone to the whole midway. So you don't have to wave at Bobo. Everybody there is now looking at you.
Right.
But it's never a demeaning thing. It's never like it's that good-hearted, like, you know, tease that you come to expect and you come to love, and it's super charming, and everybody feels special. And damn, I love that, dude.
Yep.
He rocks at working the crowd for sure.
Chicken Dan, when Chicken Dan is
Yeah,
on
and
there.
we hadn't got to be out there while he was in character, and he was in character this time, and he is just everywhere, hamming the hell out of it.
Dude, can I just say, like, there was just one part of the night. Now, we had heard, like, going out, we'd seen a couple of our friends who work out there, like, hey, we're looking for some more actors for tonight, and we were like, well, you know, if they need more actors, then we'll just see if they want us to, you know, hunt. But they had enough actors.
Yeah, they did.
And, like, they had a lot of staff. So I only say that to say there's a lot of people working that haunt tonight. And I saw Chicken Dan in full costume, and he's walking across the midway, and he's got toilet paper rolls to refill the Porta Johns to make sure that guests are having a good experience there. And Chicken Dan, who doesn't have to do that, is doing that, and not, you know, like that little thing. And I know it sounds so stupid to make that a big deal, and I know probably we talk about bathrooms way more than any reviewer on earth talks about. I mean,
They're important.
they are important. And for that man to walk across that, you know, the midway with those, he will think this is the smallest, most insignificant. It just needed to be done. I just did it. Why are you even, like, talking about that? But dude, like, that, like, touched my heart. I was like, is that crazy to say?
That's one of the best parts of the haunt community in general. Like, it's not just the ones they work with that they consider their family. They're willing to treat their customers as part of their family.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's all about, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, we love the Haunted Chicken House. Thanks for having us out, and thanks for the awesome experience.
Yes, definitely. Always.
Guys, if you haven't checked out the Haunted Chicken House, that's in Heflin, Alabama. Absolutely fantastic. If you haven't checked out this podcast,
Don't waste your time.
I was gonna. Is that where we're going with?
Yes.
Okay. Don't waste your time.
Yep. So,
All right.
guys, coming up next is a little bit more of the podcast, so
Wait for that.
wait for that. Guys, have an amazing day.
Rotten morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah. Supernatural coming up next.
Supernatural coming up next.
Hey guys, are you listening? Shut up. Hey guys, are you listening to? I'm not. That's damn it.
No.
Hey guys, are you looking for a new podcast to listen to? Do we have the podcast for you?
Rotten mornings.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's this exciting all the time.
Check it out. Go. Leave now and check it out now.
If you're listening to whatever podcast you're listening to right now, screw that. You need to be listening to Rotten Mornings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talk about ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
And all
penis.
kinds of things.
Have you ever heard a podcast so great that they called it Rotten Mornings?
Like the crying morning. That kind.
Like sad.
Yeah, it's very sad.
It's really only a joke if you don't know how to spell.
I was just crying.
So, have a rotten morning. Stay rotten.
And listen to Rotten Mornings.
Bye.
Give you a supernatural topic.
What was
John
the first time?
The Alabama white thing.
Could you say it in an accent that doesn't reflect that it was next door, like it was your next door neighbor? Alabama white thing! God dang! God dang, man, shoot!
But that's
I never heard
But that's not what we're talking about today,
Okay,
because
what
we
was
already
it, Carrie?
did that.
Carrie, what did you want to talk about?
The Flying Dutchman.
We want to talk about ghost ships today on the supernatural section of Rotten Mornings. And one of the most famous one is...
The Flying Dutchman.
You had that bullet in the chamber for a long time, and you was getting the itchy trigger finger.
Trigger finger.
What the fuck are you saying?
Trigger finger.
Why'd you have an itchy strictly finger?
Oh my god.
So,
There's an ointment for that.
the Flying Dutchman is actually a legendary ghost ship, which was said to never be able to make port, doomed to sail the oceans forever.
Wonder why it wasn't able to make port.
Somebody look it up.
Maybe they lost their
Well-
anchor.
They lost their anchor, so they were just going to crash into land and die.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Just have to float everywhere.
There's several reasons. Now, we just had, last year, we had a cruise ship that really couldn't port because they had a disease on boat, and if they got those people off onto land, you know, they wouldn't be able to quarantine properly. So that was kind of an interesting situation. But there's also been countless tales throughout time of, like, a person or a boat going upon another boat, and they're not seeing them doing anything in the water, and they're like trying to hail them, and they're not being able to get them, and then so they board, and either there's no one on the boat, or the occupants of the boat are died.
Yes.
Are died.
They are all died.
This
Yeah.
says most people that claim to have seen it often end up dead.
Well, it was considered for a very
Doesn't
long time
everyone
that
end
if
up
you
dead?
saw it, it was an
Good
omen.
point.
It was a bad omen of doom. Like if you saw the Flying Dutchman, that something bad was going to happen to the ship that you were on.
I think probably whoever built this boat cursed it when they called it the Flying Dutchman, because it should be the floating one. Now,
The sailing one.
yeah, the going out into the water and not into the air one.
Probably
Dutchman.
where they messed up.
That's probably it. Also, it was made in France, so not like no part of that by a woman. So it was
What did you just say?
by a woman,
So
See,
wait, the
made in France.
of the Flying Dutchman, was the captain like Davy Jones or something?
No.
I don't know.
William Decken.
And-
Yeah, Davy Jones is a different like legend.
Yeah, that's the legend of Davy Jones' Locker.
Yeah.
Which was, of course, in the Pirates of the Caribbean film, but that is taken from
It says,
age-old mythos.
it says the captain was William Vanderdecken. Decken. Vanderdecken.
William Vander is.
So this guy's name is Will Dickon?
I tried.
Good Will Dickon.
Wilvin Dickin.
I'm not having fun.
You're not having fun.
So another famous ghost ship or legendary was the Mary Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
And that was actually an American merchant ship. And I find that story very fascinating. When the ship was found, it was completely empty. The lifeboat was missing. The most recent log entry was from 10 days before, but there was no sign of anybody on board. The cargo was completely intact. The captain and crew's personal belongings were completely undisturbed, and no one was ever seen or heard from again. No one ever found out what happened to that ship and what happened to
any
the crew.
person on that ship.
It just vanished.
Yeah, the Mary Celeste is one. And, so let me ask you guys this. When we're talking about this, and of course, a lot of these supernatural things tend to get creepy, right? Would you guys be more creeped out if you went to the boat and there's nothing, like people had abandoned it, right? There's nothing, the boat's just floating in the water. Or would you be more creeped out if you went to the boat and there's still like warm food on the dinner table, but there's nobody there, and then nobody ever comes back? Yes, you with the funny hat.
Why are you putting your fingers in people's food?
That's not how I checked for temperature. Not a finger.
You just went and ate it? No.
Was
it because you suck his penis?
It's not because it sucked. What?
Well, I would expect there to be something steering it, not just steering itself. Like there wouldn't just be hands hanging onto the. What is it? What is it? Steering wheel? What is it called?
Yes. I think it's called an oar.
No,
An oar?
no, it's a ship. So it doesn't. They don't need oars.
I think it's the wheel.
Sails. Is that what
They have a round thing they steer with
it
are you
would still
talking
be
about?
a steering
on a ship. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, this has been ships for 200, Alex.
And now we go into our daily double.
Well, you know, there's one from Alabama, too. The Eliza battleship that was burned in 1858 on the Tombigbee River. But reportedly, many people see it reappear fully aflame on cold and windy winter nights. And that is also considered to be a bad omen. Like when you see it, something bad is going to happen.
Is this like in Mobile Bay, or is it on the river?
I believe so. But it was on the Tombigbee River. So, but there have been other sightings from people too.
I used to work on the Tombigbee, Tennessee waterway. And there was definitely nights where there's so much mist on that river that just the feeling being out there, if people were just, we talk about the science side of this, but if people were just like terrified because you're in such an ominous environment, I can definitely see where any of these stories that you've heard, you could see easily, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? I think probably when we're talking about ghost ships, one of the, and I wish I had a better citation for it, but there was one, there's been several ships that have been frozen in ice.
Mm-hmm.
And no crew, no sign of crew. And also there were still rations and stuff on the boat. So they wouldn't have abandoned it because they ran out of rations. They wouldn't have abandoned it to seek shelter. They were on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened?
Right.
We talk about these things of like what happened to these people, and we're not really going to get into like the Bermuda Triangle kind of thing, even though that has some pretty prolific boats stories as well. But I mean, if we're talking about just wildly off topic stuff, Roanoke Island was also a thing where like we got lots of theories. And
Ghost Ship Island.
Yeah, Ghost Ship
It's
Island.
a ghost island.
Yeah. No one has ever seen Roanoke Island again. And, but they still see it burning on certain nights floating down the river.
That's it.
I think that we've nailed that part of that. Croat and Croatan.
Wait, Roanoke.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast, Gary.
Gary came back.
Like the colony.
That's what we were talking about.
Welcome back.
That's what we were talking about.
That makes
Wasn't
sense.
like the one thing left something scribbled on a tree?
Yeah, Croatan.
Welcome back to the podcast, Chris.
This is a Croatan. It seemed like you guys missed a little bit of the conversation we were having.
You know, they both got to look at their phones, and they're really good at
Graham
taking
found
those out.
something interesting. There we go.
Yes,
Go,
yes.
Graham.
One of the most famous sightings of the Flying Dutchman took place on July 1881. It was Prince George that was an eyewitness to seeing it, but he didn't die immediately. There was no doom. He became king. So,
I bet he died eventually, though, after seeing it.
are you sure though?
Somebody ought to check and see if he's dead now.
Yeah, somebody needs to fact check that.
Yeah.
He's still alive!
Yeah, would it be less
World War II.
amazing if you saw the ghost ship and didn't die eventually than it would be if you did die eventually?
Yeah.
That's amazing for whom?
Did you just say harpoon?
For who?
Welcome to English.
What
Really?
does that have to do with the sea? I don't even
Really? On this podcast?
Okay, so
You're not
this
looking
has
for sea
been
monsters.
Ghost Ships.
I
I'm glad you guys super enjoyed ghost ships like we didn't.
A harpoon is a long spear-like instrument
Carrie!
Look, Gary's finally doing some research.
until he used fishing. That's what I was doing the whole
Look
time
up,
when I
why
was
does
zoned
your
out.
breath smell like a submarine? Whatever.
Smell like a submarine. Alright, this is what it says. It says, rotten egg smell, breath smells like sulfur. This may be an indication that there is an issue with your GERD.
Your GERD.
Gastroesophageal reflux disease.
Okay.
Oh, on a U.S. Navy submarine, every breath you inhale has been repeatedly exhaled from the mouths of about 120 other people.
It's like you're making out with all this.
Yeah, so what you're saying is if your mouth smells like a submarine, it's because it's been full of semen. That's what it's saying, right?
So this has been
So
Rotten
that's why
Mornings.
your breath smells like that.
See how you made the joke 8 hours after we've made the joke?
No, it hasn't been 8 hours. The podcast will be over.
No, it wouldn't.
Sorry, guys.
It is the podcast that never ends.
And once again, I'm sorry.
I was really hoping she'd look that up and that would already be a joke and she would read it and it would be hilarious. Scott, get your fucking ass back in here and do a goddamn podcast.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
shit to do.
Oh, Jesus, guys. It's been just
Getting around.
a whirlwind of a podcast this morning. Thank you guys
He
for
was
listening.
going to watch the submarine races. That's what he was going to do. Why are you going to bring up submarines?
What on earth are you talking about?
What you doing, Scott?
What?
Talk to the
Non
people.
sequiturs.
Ah!
So we're gonna. I guess we're gonna make another podcast. This one's
It crashed and burned.
burnt.
Hey!
Have a rotten morning, everybody.
Bye!
Stay
Stay
rotten.
rotten.
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
Do
See ya
it. Do it.
tomorrow.
Are you not going to end it?
Can you end it now?
Now we're done.
Stay
Scott, I
rotten.
hate you.
Damn it.
Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mornings.